All right, we're going to lead off tonight with the new strategy from the corporate media against Donald Trump. Everything that Donald Trump does is evil. That's the new strategy. Okay, it used to be he was a clown, he was incompetent, he's a hypocrite, now he's evil. And that's what you're going to get from here on out. And when I was on Hannity's radio program today, I tried to get across to Hannity that the Trump people, including Elon Musk, have got to understand the war that is taking place. And I don't believe they do. I don't think that Donald Trump and Elon Musk understand what is happening as far as the presentation of information. And that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. So we will begin with yesterday, 4:12 p.m. Eastern Time, Mar-a-Lago, Palm Beach, Florida. President Trump is answering questions from the press, which Joe Biden never did. I think in the first 4 weeks, Trump has answered more questions than Biden did in 4 years. And the subject of the war in Ukraine comes up. Here's what Trump said. Go.
You know, they're upset about not having a seat. Well, they've had a seat for 3 years and a long time before that. This could have been settled very easily. Just a half-baked negotiator could have settled this years ago without the loss of much land, very little land, without the loss of any lives, and without the loss of cities that are just laying on their side.
All right, so President Trump believes that the Ukrainians, Zelensky, blew it before the war. Now, I don't subscribe to that. I'm not versed enough into what exactly the back and forth was with Putin and Russia. I know Putin is evil. He's on the cover of my next book, Confronting the Evil. There's Vlad next to the Ayatollah Khomeini, Hitler, and Mao. That's the cover of the book. So I'm not endorsing what Donald Trump said. I am listening to his point of view. And I do believe 100% that if Trump had been elected again in the year 2000, that war in Ukraine would not have happened because there was no leadership on the part of NATO and the United States to ward off the war. Okay? Now, that's what I believe. I can't prove it. So, you heard what Trump said. A half-baked negotiator could have, all right, prevented this horror. That's his belief. 6 minutes later, same presser. 6 minutes later, Trump says this. Go.
But today I heard, we weren't invited. Well, you've been there for 3 years. You should have ended it 3 years. You should have never started it.
So in the context of him believing that the Ukrainians blew it in the run-up to the war, he says, you should have never started it. It's in context to what he was talking about. Okay? It wasn't that Zelensky attacked Russia. That's absurd. Okay. So clearly, if you are fair and have an IQ over 50, you know that Trump is criticizing Ukraine and Zelensky for poor negotiating before the war started. Again, I'm not endorsing that. I don't know enough. But that's Trump's point of view. Enter the media, who then take what Trump said and characterize it this way. Roll it.
Tonight, President Trump parroting Russian propaganda as he falsely accuses Ukraine of starting the war, which began almost 3 years ago when Vladimir Putin's troops invaded Ukraine.
Still to come tonight, after extraordinary sacrifice and bloodshed to save their country, Ukraine today, President Trump blamed them for starting the war.
Coming up on CNN this morning, placing the blame on Ukraine. Ukraine, invaded by Russia. President Trump falsely claiming, though, that Ukraine started the war.
Disgraceful. And Wolf Blitzer has been around long enough to know what he said wasn't true, out of context, but he just does what he's told. So does Cooper, and so does the other guy. That's it. And it's destroy Trump. Trump is evil. When I'm watching, my anger level goes through the roof because I know how dishonest. I don't like dishonest people. I don't like them. I don't care where they are. It was so no context whatsoever. Falsely accused, blaming Ukraine. President Trump's victory is a win for America. That's what most voters think. But Bidenomics has left us with a failing economy. I rely on American Hartford Gold to protect my savings with physical gold and silver, and you should consider that. American Hartford Gold has thousands of five-star ratings and an A+ from the Better Business Bureau. A tax-advantaged gold IRA can shield you from worsening inflation. You can even roll over your 401k or IRA tax-free and penalty-free. So act now before it's too late. Call or text American Hartford Gold. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you for up to $15,000 of free silver on qualifying orders. Call 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. That's 866-501-5201 or text BILL to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.